ho hey, it's Pixie and
Maple,
and we're here to make a how-to video.
Yep, with Seer
and Kaiden. So this basically is gonna be how we wash our Webkinz signatures, and if you guys want to do it, then go right ahead.
Yep, and this is our first time washing these Webkinz, so we don't know if it will turn out, and I'm not sure if it will work for the short fur.
Because his fur is so short. I actually got him used like 3 years ago, so his fur's so used. We'll see if it works on it.
They're both like, here's a before. Like his
oh yeah, we should do like before pictures, but
yeah, there it is.
Okay.
You can see up close, yeah.
See you in a couple seconds.
First things first, you need to take off anything that they're wearing.
Decorations, necklaces, bows, whatever. And then begins the brushing process.
You can use any of these. This is this comb, this brush. This brush doesn't work as well, but
and a toothbrush now to get on with it. So basically what I like to start off by doing is the whole individual, you go down for a while but slower than that, it's just for the sake of the video. Shadow made a video on it.
Yeah, pretty much you just brush up like this, and then after you're done brushing all the fur up, then you brush it down.
Yeah, like that. And then I like to go like that for a little bit.
Yeah, but I don't do that.
Yeah.
That's this, we have different styles.
Yeah. You guys get to decide!
Yeah, we'll be back once they're done being brushed.
So this is them compared to their the newer ones, so bring in Nick.
Wait, we just brushed them, so they look a little better.
So bring in Nick.
Who's Nick? They're newer?
You can see Kaiden's a little more faded. Her fur is definitely better quality, so that's the comparison. Yeah. And then there's Seer and are using Exotica.
Yeah, Exotica is my newest signature. Them. You can definitely tell that she's shinier and stuff. And then, because Seer was actually my first signature I've ever gotten, and Exotica is my newest, so that's kind of weird. Anyway, yeah. So you can see if you brush up on her, then the fur goes up easily, and if you do that with him, then it's like, it's not really working as well. That's how you know if they need to be, brushed and washed.
Next, we like to gently vacuum our signatures.
The reason we do this is so they look really fluffy. It will make them really fluffy, so it may sound weird, but it really does work.
You will need 2 rags per signature, some baby shampoo, I don't think it matters what the brand is, a cup to put the baby shampoo in, and Q-tips. We will explain what they're all needed for later, except for the cup, you already know.
And obviously you need some water, and you don't want to make it too deep, like we made it really shallow. Because you don't want to accidentally like dump them in there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay if they do. It's just, then you'd have to put them in the dryer, and
that's just a dangerous game.
It's a whole thing.
So to begin, you're gonna want to get it wet.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just want to get like the very tips of their fur wet. You don't want to get like their.
Yeah. So very gently, you're gonna see there's gonna be a little bit of a ripple, but not really. Just like that. He's actually a little wetter than I intended, but just barely dip it. And then,
they'll do so after, so.
Yeah, and then what, do you get the baby shampoo next? Is that what's next, or do you scrub the water in? Because I can't remember.
I think you just get the I guess it doesn't really matter.
I'm just gonna put some in there. Okay. So that's what the Q-tip's for. It dips in there, and then you put a gentle layer of baby shampoo.
Because you don't want to just dump the baby shampoo, because then it would be really soapy, and then it's like. And
he's just wet in this one area, so I'm gonna, and then you just scrub it in.
Which actually use a rag for that.
Yeah, you really should, so your hand doesn't get soapy. But yeah, and then you do this. The reason I'm not just doing it all over his body right now is because I want to make sure that I wash out all the baby shampoo, so I like to wash them each section. So I'll get all the soap out, because you're gonna want to get all the soap out.
And then I'm gonna do Seer now, just to save time. So, I guess I'll do this part of them. So then I just really... I accidentally got his hindquarter wet there. I'll just get both.
We've got a lot of soap in this spot right here. It's probably coming out.
Yeah, if they get too much soap, then just wash them again, like put them in the water again, and then wash it and dry it. I just now realized that it would probably be a little better when washing the soap off to get the rag just a little bit wet.
Yeah.
If you want to get like a harder part of them wet, like their neck or on their neck area, then you might need to bend them over, like I can do it with one hand, like so, and
gently though, don't overstretch them. It's just the Kaiden's really
do it
fluffy.
gently like this.
He's so fluffy.
Having brushes would be very helpful during this part so that you can get all that in there. And yeah, it really helps the fur. It's not all over the place, you know what I mean. Next, you need to dry them with a dry rag, and also brush them. Also very important that you brush them while you dry them.
I'm about to use a hair dryer on Kaiden. Keep it, just a note, keep it a safe distance from their fur, because you don't want to, like burn it or whatever. Especially if you're doing it on a husky. In fact, some could argue not to use one of these on a husky.
So before you use the blow dryer on them, then if they have long fur, then it's good to brush it up so it can dry under their fur too. I know I'm saying this a lot, but also you still need to brush them even when you're blow drying them. So you brush and then you blow dry, then you brush and you blow dry, important to do that. When your signature is completely dry, then you can vacuum them afterwards to make sure they're fluffy and their fur doesn't get all, matted or whatever.
So it works best on long-furred animals, but it works on short ones as well, short-furred ones.
Yeah. And if you're planning on doing this with ones like the signature Siberian Husky or the Red Wolf like he is, then be careful because, they have the type of fur that's very different from the others. So it could, take off some of the blackness on them, which Seer already, didn't have as much.
Faded.
He was already really faded with this, but yeah.
Also, don't do this too often. Like this is kind of like you've had a signature for a while, you want them to look better, and then you don't want to do it like every week or every month.
Yeah, don't do it so often because it could wear them down.
Yeah. Well, bye.
Yep, bye.
We are not your ordinary family, but we can all agree that we are close as close can be.